Hello guys, after a long hiatus on my YouTube channel, I am finally back. This is jomar500. Today I've been wanting to do this for so long. I have not done this. It's been over a year since this incident happened, but I have not done any red card or rant videos in quite a while. I'm on Discord, as you guys can see, and joining me I have Connor Cosgrove.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be back.
Okay, now that Connor has introduced himself, this is going to be a rant video on a certain someone who I've had trouble with. I have not done these in quite a while. This incident that we're going to be talking about happened over a year ago. And the person who's getting this rant, who I'm doing this rant video on, is Daniel Monahan. The reason why Daniel is getting this rant video, I'm doing this rant video on him, is because there's been an incident going on between me and him, and there are other people involved in this too. Connor himself. I'm not going to say anybody's names because they're innocent, But anyway, now, let me explain what's been going on. Last year, first of all, I want to say that Connor and I are former members of the Circle of Trusted Skype Friends, which is now known as the Circle of Trusted Discord Friends, thanks to one of my friends, whose name I'm not going to mention because he's innocent, not to mention he's one of the admins of the group. And this incident happened, like I said, over a year ago. What happened was that someone was having a tough time during the first week of the incident, because this person, needless to say, this person had lost a family member of his. So I'm not going to say his name, and I'm not going to explain the incident or any of that stuff. But he wanted us to not use anything such as special phrases or memes or any of that stuff, because he was really, really upset. So what happened was, let's see, we were playing a game of The Price is Right, and what happened was, let's see, when it was my turn to play, I got to play a pricing game. I played the grand game on Daniel's side. Daniel was hosting The Price is Right, by the way. I was playing the grand game on The Price is Right, and let's see, I forgot how many tens of thousands of dollars I was playing for. But let's see, I needed to be careful of what the target price was, because remember, in the grand game, you are not supposed to pick the two items that have the target price on them. If you pick one of them, you lose the pricing game. So that's what happened to me. Now, here's what happened. I had correctly guessed 3 of the 4 items in the grand game. I needed to correctly guess the last one, and I would win the pricing game. What happened was I had picked one of the 2 wrong prices, wrong items. So I lost the pricing game. Now, I lost the pricing game fair and square. But see, here's what happened. The item I believed that how do I say it? The item, one of the 2 items that I believed was, how do I say it? Okay, I'm getting cut off here. Okay, I'm trying to say, one of the 2 prizes, one of the 2 items that I believe did have the target price actually did not have the target price and was the final correct item that I needed to guess in order to have won the grand game. So I was actually glad. I was glad that I lost the pricing game fair and square, but I was angry, and I angrily left. I was angry because I was tricked. The item I thought was not one of the 4 correct ones actually was one of the 4 correct ones. So I actually got tricked. So I angrily left the group call on Discord. And of course, I got a strike for that because remember, 3 strikes, you're out. So that's what happened from there. And then a few days have passed, and the person who lost his family member was really, really angry that I left. I'm not going to explain any details to that. But anyway, okay. All right. So then the next Saturday had arrived. Let's see. What I did was I wanted to take part in the call, to take part in some of the game shows and possibly host one for myself. I had asked, let's see, Connor was meant to join the group for that Saturday night. I asked Connor if he could add me, which he did. I was gladly happy to have joined the group, but then Daniel was not happy. He was upset that I joined the group because I had angrily left the call the previous Saturday night back then. So then Daniel and I got into a fight, and then things have been going bad, and then one of the other members of the Circle of Trusted Discord friends kicked me out of that group call because of the problems that were going on. So I was really, really angry. And then a few days later, I've had it up to here. I couldn't take it anymore. I was really, really angry. So angry that I insulted Daniel in a mean way. I told him, this is what I said, and I quote, "I hate you so much, I wish you never existed." Daniel got to see the comment. He told the other members of the Circle of Trusted Discord friends, and I got banned from the group. Luckily, Connor was able to show me proof that I got banned. I'm going to scroll up here so you guys can see it.
And by the way, this was back in October when this was happened.
Okay, well, you guys can probably see one of the admins, I should say, of the Circle of Trusted Discord friends. It says Skype, but it's Discord now. I'm going to read this out loud. It says, a message from the admins. I have been banned from this group due to my repeated misconduct. Make sure to remove/block me on any social networks that they might have me on, as I am not allowed to associate with anyone in the group. Please refrain from discussing anything to and about me. Failure to do so will result in suspension from the Circle of Trusted Discord friends. If you have any questions, comments, issues, or concerns, please contact an admin. Thank you for your cooperation, the Circle of Trusted Discord friends admins. And then, let's see. Okay, what also happened was, let's see. The next day after I was kicked out of that group call and after all the situations that have been going on, after Connor had added me to that group call, Connor got a message the following day. It was Sunday afternoon when he got the message. And one of the admins got angry with him, got upset with him for Connor adding me to the group call without permission from the admins. It says here, I'm going to quote this, "Dude, I'm going to be straight up. We have a rule here. That rule is to ask for permission to add someone to the call. You did not do that. You could have messaged us after 15 minutes saying you could come back in, but you didn't come back. Moral of the story is to ask before you add. Please do not let this happen again, or there will be consequences." Now, Connor actually told me that the reason he didn't go back and join the call was because he was really upset after I had angrily left.
Yeah, so what happened was after I got that message from Marty, basically, if you do something wrong, then you got one of the servers, which was a timeout server, they wanted me to go into that server, but I ended up not doing that because I was so pissed. I had to message Jomar about it, and after I sent him that message, he was Jamal. If you're watching this, and by the way, I'm recording this on my side. So,
Okay. Well,
anyways,
I'm using a software to record the video as well. This video as well. So.
okay. So, anyways, after I messaged Jamal about the whole thing, I didn't even bother coming back for the rest of the night. I just passed because I was so pissed that I did something wrong. Jamal, what do you have to say about that?
Okay. Well, I mean, personally, I actually didn't think that adding someone without permission was a rule because that's not one of the rules from what I remember from the group. So.
Yeah, this is why. Well, basically, I'm going to tell you what happened. Back in late July, which was when Jamal was not around, back in late July, I got banned from the, the group, and apparently, Canameros, on his part, wanted to call me on Skype, but I ended up declining his call, and apparently, I have not even heard anything after I declined Canameros' call. So this is why I'm recording this so that way Jomar has like if let's say if I uploaded this video and if one of the I don't know whoever decides to block like report it and block it, well guess what? Too bad for you because guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save this video onto a file and you're not gonna get away with it. So I'm warning you. Whoever decides to block this video and decide to report it, you're gonna get automatically blocked. That is just from me. I'm warning you. Whoever decides to block and report it, you're gonna get blocked permanently until I've made a decision. So so basically, Jamal and I are deciding to come back um, with a video about this because this has been going on for a very long time, and let me tell you, the admins in the server, they don't like to have any oh, what's the term I'm looking for? Any like fighting, I don't know, like, issues, anything like that. They definitely don't anything like that. But basically, Jomar had well, not Jomar, sorry, Jomar, I didn't meant to say that. But Daniel had the nerve to um, do that to Jamar, and I wasn't sure maybe if well of course I was there, but I wasn't sure if well after the admins decided to remove Jamar from the either it's the call or the group, I had to send um, apparently I was on the group page on Facebook at that time back when like in October after I found out that Jomar was kicked out of the the server, I had to send Jomar that message to him because I really felt bad for Jamar, like for him having to do something like this because apparently what I think is he's I have a feeling that and please don't judge me on this. This is my own opinion, okay? I really did feel bad for Jamal at that time because he he was trying to apologize to one of the administrators on the server, and apparently they decided to just reject that uh, apology. So yeah, I I understand that I did something wrong and I basically got kicked out of the server, but why would one of the administrators decide to reject Jamal's apology. I don't understand that. Jamal, what do you think? What I say is I don't understand it. Why won't they just say like, oh, okay, Jamal, apology accepted. You can come back in the whatever. What do you think about that? In your
Okay,
honest
well,
opinion.
it's a good thing. First of all, it's a good thing you brought that up. I forgot to mention. I did apologize to the admin that was in a bad state. A few days later, and he said it was okay, even though it was actually one of the other admins that posted that he accepted my apology. But then that's when things got downhill from there for when I sent that death threat to Daniel and all that stuff. Um, what do I have to say about it? Well, I don't know. I really don't know. But I will say this. I will say this. Instead of doing the Saturday Night Delight thing in the Discord the Discord server that night, instead what that admin should have done was he should have just worried about his personal problems with his family member passing away instead of dealing with it with all of us that were members of the group. So personally, this is actually his fault, not mine.
I basically I have to agree with you on that one, Jamal, because it
If
I
he had worried if he had worried about his problems outside of that server, then it would have been okay. None of this would have actually happened, and I wouldn't have I wouldn't have blamed him or Daniel or anybody else. But yeah, this is actually his fault. He should have dealt with it outside of the server. He should have dealt with it somewhere else. That's all I have to say. But because he actually brought it along upon his friends and all the members of the Circle of Trusted Discord friends, this is where things arose. And others are probably going to say that this is my fault because I was the one who screwed up. But you know what? No, this is not my fault because I was actually part of this situation, and that admin was the one who brought up the whole situation in the first place. So to be fair, you're the one who screwed up, not me. And if anybody says that I'm the one who screwed up, saying that this is my fault and all that, I'm going to remove your comment if you post any comments like that, and I might block you. So you better be careful.
and actually too, Jamal, if anybody decides to do that too, on my side, since I'm recording this, if I see anything like that, I'm gonna instantly remove your comment. I'm gonna report it, and then what Jamal and I may do is we may do I don't know, either a yellow card or a permanent red card. I'm not sure, but Jamal and I will probably just think about it. Like if we see comments from either my video that I'm recording or Jamal's video, we may have to come together and decide what the punishment is. So yeah, Jamal, back to you.
Thank you, Connor. So yeah, so that's basically it. But all I'm gonna say to Daniel is this: I'm done with you. Don't bother me again. You can go to hell. You can kiss my Connor. And I'm done with you. So I'm never speaking to you again. You can kiss your sorry but goodbye, and that's it. I'm through with you. And one of our friends, who I'm not going to mention because he's innocent, I'm glad he's done with you. Because your actions are what made that friend of ours leave the Circle of Trusted Discord friends. You messed up. Not me, not the admins. You did. So this is your fault. And I'm going to do whatever it takes, because one of these days, I'm going to come after you again, and you're not going to stop me. So bugger off, idiot. Connor, what do you have to say to Daniel?
Well, I was going to say that if anybody says to me, like, oh, this is your fault, oh, you should have been, whatever, guess what? Same thing as Jamal. We're coming back. We're going to be coming back with another video like this, and this time, if we do see comments, then we're gonna have to come up with a punishment. Not like a not like at my school, like less severe, but it's gonna be more severe. Jamal, what do you agree with that, or should we go like on the medium side first, or should we go or to a harsh punishment? What do you think?
Um. Well, it may actually depend on the type of action that the people commit. So it could be a yellow card, it could be a red card, or it could be anything. It'll all depend.
All right, but if we do see comments like, "Oh, we're sorry for kicking you out" or anything, then we're gonna give you a green card. But I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not. But that's all I wanted to say.
Well, I strongly doubt that. I don't think those guys are gonna apologize to us for anything.
Which I apparently think is for them doing that.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So if you got nothing to say, then I got something to say.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I do feel bad for Jamal because I feel like he didn't do anything wrong, but in my opinion, and probably Jamal's opinion, that one of the people decided to do it because they wanted to prevent us from coming in. Guess what I gotta say to that? Yeah, you know what I said. Yeah, you know what? Because you've got no right to say to us that we did something wrong, but in on our side, we think it's your fault. It's not our fault, not even me or Jamal's fault or anybody else's fault. It's your fault. I just want to be clear with you. It is not mine or Jamal's fault. It is fault. It is your fault. Okay? And if we see a comment either on me or Jamal's video saying like a curse word, then guess what? We're gonna be coming back with a video, and we're gonna have to probably decide it's gonna be a red card or probably a yellow card. I don't know, but what I'm expecting, whoever decides to like apologize, whether it's either Adam's watching, Marty's watching, Carla, I don't know who. If you guys are watching this, you guys gotta think about what we said, because I don't want any of this to happen again. Because I what I gotta say is, for my part, I am truly sorry for what I did, and I promise that I won't like include the server in my videos ever again. Alright? If you guys are watching this, the admins or anybody else, if you guys are watching this, please message me or Jamal, because I think Jamal didn't do anything wrong. If you guys decide to bring Jamal or I back, please message me either Facebook or YouTube, and we'll see what the deal is, because I didn't want to deal with any of this in the past. Because besides, all the administrators didn't want to deal with all of this in the first place. Whether it's Daniel, either me, Jomar, and of course Craig is the innocent one, because he wasn't involved in it, because Daniel was, I don't know whether he was harassing Craig or something. Craig decided to leave, and I'm leaving Craig as the innocent. And me and Jomar are also innocent of this, all right? So in conclusion, I think you guys should come up with a decision to bring me or Jamal or the both of us back. And I didn't believe that like when this decided to happen back in late July, I was thinking maybe like two strikes you're out, but no, I think it what they decided it was like three strikes when you're out. Well, guess what? I want to see if one of you the administrators are watching this. What I want to see is I want to see updated new rules and well, basically new updated rules because all like some of the rules are, and I wanted and Jamal and I or either one of us want to see something like that change. All right, so that's what that's what Jamal and I are expecting to happen. All right. I'm not sure if this is making you guys if I'm being mean to you guys or something, but this is our point. This is what I wanted to say. All right. So yeah, and all right. That's pretty much it. I'm done with this, and neither you two, Jamal. So back to you.
Thank you again, Connor. Yeah, but like I said, this has been bothering me for the past year. I have not let this issue go, and I know Connor is in this because Connor got involved in this incident too, and he got in trouble himself. So everything makes sense. Well, some of those things actually don't make sense, like what's been going on with me and yada yada yada. But I, like you said, Connor, I hope the admins and the other members of the Circle of Trusted Discord friends are watching this because, quite frankly, we both deserve another chance. We really do. We really do.
I definitely agree with Jamal on that one. I agree. I definitely 100% agree with you on that one.
Although I've actually been thinking about not going back to the group anyway because Daniel is still there. Because one of my other friends, who I'm not going to say because he's innocent, he told me himself that Daniel is still in the group. So there you go. Now, I'm not watching Daniel's videos, which in turn is good for me because if I start to watch Daniel's videos again, I might come up with something else and I might attack him again. So best is to stay away from Daniel's videos. But I hope everybody got to understand what Connor and I had to say, and I'm not letting this issue go. This incident is probably going to harm me for the rest of my life.
Basically with me, I want this issue just to let it go. Just get past it and then just move on from there. And even when I said that I'm expecting one of the administrators to bring us back or something, all I want is to see is I want that all this issue to just just go by and then just not even happening again. But it's the administrators that's decide. So yeah, Jamal, back to you.
Okay. Thanks again, Connor. So again, let's just hope that neither of us came out as harsh as we may have been in this video that we're both recording. But let's just hope that the other members of the group and the admins as well can understand what we both have to say. Because, like I said, they're probably gonna come after us and say that this is my own fault for doing for the incident that happened, and they might say that Connor is to blame in some parts of the incident too, which we both know it's not our fault. That admin should not have been in the group that Saturday night in the first place. So this is your fault, my friend, not mine.
And not mine either.
You did this. You did this. You did this just so this could go out of hand, and then I get into those fights with Daniel, and then I get banned. I don't think so. No. This is probably going to haunt me for the rest of my life. I don't know, but that's it. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And for my friends who are watching this, I'm sorry, but this needed to be done because I've been meaning to do this rant video on Daniel for a while now, ever since I got banned from the group. But I've been so busy with other things, I haven't had the time to do this rant video. Connor, what do you have to say?
Well, same thing with you, Jamar. I'm hoping that the administrators, like, they understand this, because some of them, I don't know whether they do agree or not. I'm just hoping that they bring us back. But before they do, I want to see a message from them saying that, oh, we're sorry for this incident to happen. But in this case, I'm expecting for them to bring us back, like, via Messenger, and then hopefully we can get back, and then things will go smooth as possible. And I'm expecting no issues whatsoever after what we've been going through about the past, I don't know, year or so. Yeah.
Actually, I just realized something. You were telling me that, let's see, the games and stuff that you guys did during the time that you were still a member of the group. Personally, I think you getting banned for recording the server, I think that makes no sense.
And Jamar, I agree with you. I don't know why they decided to come after me for whatever I did. I didn't even. Eventually I was recording Wheel of Fortune on my side, and apparently I had, like, I included the server, but it wasn't, like, in the video. It was in the background, because basically I've been watching Aubrey's videos, and he apparently likes to include people, like, in the background, not even, like, mentioning, like not mentioning them in the video, but them in the background. And I literally take his point to my point. So basically, that's why you guys haven't understood. I decided to do what Aubrey has been doing, like, basically, like, doing whatever gameplays, and then including people, but not in the video, but in the background. That's what I have been doing. You guys decided to come after me after what I did. And to be honest, that wasn't my fault. You guys should have understood that I wanted to do something, and of course I should have asked permission, but I should have done the same. Like what Aubrey has been doing lately. Like, him including people in the background, but not even like in his videos. Well, all of them sometimes, but not even not when they're on camera. But what I do is I do it in the background, and then I just focus on the gameplays, like, on camera, not even the people. So yeah, I'm expecting something to happen. All right, I'm just hoping that you guys understand this. I'm hoping that you guys can allow me to come back, or even Jamal. I don't know which one can come back or not. I just hope that you guys understand from what we're saying. Get this situated and let this issue pass. And I don't want any of these issues to happen for the rest of our lives. Not even permanently. Alright? That's all I gotta say. Jamal, back to you.
Alright, thank you, Connor. Well, I pretty much said everything I needed to say. I don't really need to add anything else. And well, let's see. I said I was not mentioning any names because those people are innocent, but you did mention Aubrey. I forgot to mention before we started that Aubrey had also blocked me during this whole incident after what's been going on.
And also Jamar told me about that too on Facebook Messenger. So
yeah. But anyway, well, I did mention one name, that being Aubrey, but I didn't really mention anybody else because they're innocent. Although you, Connor, did mention some people despite them being innocent.
Mm-hmm. I'm just hoping that they don't get threatened by you or I. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that they don't get threatened by us.
Okay. Well, although you mentioned Craig, I don't think Craig will get offended because I'm pretty sure he'll understand what we both said when we both finish recording.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Okay. So anyway, that's enough. I'm done. I finished what I need to say. I'm running out of ideas. So, Connor, any last words?
To all of you, all the administrators in the circle trusted of Discord group,
Discord
friends group, please watch this because we're trying to stand our point. Personally, I have done things in the past, and I have regretted what I did back in late July. Even Jomar does regret the things that he has done, and we both want another chance, okay? Because we think it's 2 strikes and you're out. No, it's 3 strikes and you're out. But what we're thinking is we got 2 strikes and we both got kicked out. No, it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be, I don't know, 3 strikes and you're out. But for both of us, I'm expecting to have four tries because this was, I don't know, I think I had 3 tries or maybe 2, between 2 and 3, and I think Jamal only had like a couple, maybe the same as I did, but I'm not sure. But please get to the bottom of this. I need you guys to bring us back to the server once you've watched this video, alright? Please, if you do decide to do that or don't, please message me and Jamar about what you guys have thought and what the result's going to be. Alright? That's it. Jamar, you can end this one.
Alright, thank you very much, Connor. Alright, well, I'm going to sign out now, but before I do, I've got one more message for Daniel. And hopefully when I finish, you can say something to Daniel as well.
Okay, here it goes. Here goes nothing.
Alright, Daniel, well, first of all, I just want to say that we're recording my desktops as this call on Discord is going on, so I'm not able to see my face. But if I was able to see my face, I would show my middle fingers to Daniel, and I would say, take the middle fingers to shove him up his butt and leave me the hell alone. Pardon that, but whatever, I already said it. I can't take it back. But still, Daniel should have just... Actually, that's another thing. Instead of bringing this incident to a big one, Daniel should have let the incident go for what I did. That's another thing. But no, he refused to let it go, and all of this went out of hand. So, Daniel? Okay, get ready to play the beep again, Connor.
Okay.
Daniel?
Here we go.
You need to stop. You need to shut the up, and you need to leave me alone and not do this again, okay? I'm done with you. You can kiss your storybook goodbye. That's it. And for Craig leaving the group, he had every right to leave the group because of some of your actions. That's it. I'm done. This video is over on my side. Connor, your words to Daniel.
Daniel, for the things that you have done, I want you to take them back. I want you to go back to what you have done. Go back to what you have done, and then you think about bringing Jomar back, and plus myself as well, because for me, I think I'm the innocent, uh, the innocent person that is involved. So, you, Daniel, you need to think about what you have done to Jomar and possibly myself, and think about what you can do to solve this, all right? Because I'm not going to be one of those people like you to continue doing all of this for the rest for the rest of our lives, and maybe permanently. I I want you to go back, think about what you have done, think about what could be a good solution, all right? Because I'm not going to be one of those people like you who decide to just keep doing all this nonsense stuff like what you have done in the past few years. I don't want to be one of those people. I can personally take things back and then come with a solution. You, Daniel, on the other hand, you decide to keep going. I don't want to see any of that happening ever again. I don't want to see that ever happen again. All right? So that's my point. I hope you understand this. And please do what I exactly told you, all right? That's it. So this has been jomar500 and Connor Cosgrove. We are all signing out, and hopefully this can be resolved. All right, that's it. Goodbye, everybody.
All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. And like Connor said, we're both signing out. So we'll see you guys next time for another video coming soon. So long, everyone. I hope you guys can understand everything Connor and I have said. All right. We're signing out. This video is over. See you guys later. Bye.